Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now the first carry for Bush. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Bush. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The throw on a quick slant going to be complete.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Sit down.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jamison Crowder from 19 yards away. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Break this thing.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. To try again after the sack. Mahomes airing this one out for Fitzgerald. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
That is caught inside the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd down and goal. Mahomes.
Yeah, there we go.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Now it's Crowder. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play action. Now Wilson. On the catch, it's Crowder. Oh, what a juke into space. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's got room. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman, 38 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
Yeah, we'll see if they can disrupt it here. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Here we go.
Larry Fitzgerald from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Just going to hold them off for the love of God.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now it's Crowder. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I know, dude. I'm trying. This shit's ridiculous. No.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 24, Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Wilson.
Get out of the way.
And this is going to be incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football.
That's going to get the field goal range, baby.
You're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the 39, Mahomes. And this is
snatch that one.
He got that with one hand.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Push him back. Push him back. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Mahomes to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Second down. Here's Chubb again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it with Bush. And he takes this in the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Reggie Bush taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
All their timeouts.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Crowder. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time
James,
is a
sit down.
factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Wilson to throw. Connecting with Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Wilson. He finds Smith out of the backfield.
Game over.
And just
Finally!
their ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know
It's
there's
only
always
been like
another
an hour
challenge
and a
right around the
half.
corner.
Oh my God.